This is Bingo's Temperament Evaluation from Gold Diamond Pup.
This is Bingo Blue Collar Boy. Go ahead.
Our tester for this test is Gideon, and he is a stranger to the puppies. We also are using Fergie as our tester dog. We typically do because she is not very fond of the puppies, but she is a good dog to have in the test because she will not go and try to commandeer their attention. She usually runs away from them and just wants to be out of there. So it helps us to see how they handle coming up to a dog that's not necessarily wanting to play with them. As you can tell, he had a pretty neutral but slightly assertive interaction with Fergie, the dog, and then even with Gideon, the tester, he is in the medium high to low high assertiveness for humans. What that means is, he's a little bit in the tester's bubble and willing to jump on him and do those types of things, but not to the point where he's overtaking him and being extremely assertive. Right here we're doing the prey test and also his workability, just to see will he go over certain things, work for what the tester is asking him to do, how well does he follow toys. I would say as far as his prey drive that he followed the tester more than he actually followed the toy. I'm not 100% sure what would be his low-hanging carrot that will drive him to want to be obedient, I guess. I don't know what the right terminology is, but I think that he is human focused a lot, and as you can see, he really doesn't care so much about the toy. He's just trying to follow around the tester. Here we're doing the touch tolerance part where we just pull on his ears and his tail. Obviously this isn't how we would want to see people treating the dogs, but we do these things so that we can get a good idea of how they will respond to homes that have children who are high touch on them, or even with the rise in autism, there are a lot of our homes that these puppies go to where their owners are autistic, whether it's the children or even adults, and there's a lot of rough handling when it comes to going into a home like that, and so we test for things to see how well they handle those things. Obviously he has high touch tolerance. Here we're also doing the sound test, and this is sound sensitivity, and he scored moderately low on the sound sensitivity. I think that he didn't really show any signs of stress. He just kind of wanted to be by the owner. Again, he's really people driven, so I think that that's probably why. We're going to do the sight sensitivity where we open up the umbrella to see how he responds to that. A dog with a high sensitivity would be startled, maybe run and hide, whine, cry, lick their lips. Those are signs of stress in the situation. I mean, he's interested. He's not necessarily sure about it, but he's not showing horrible sensitivities to that fast movement. So we scored him low on sight sensitivity. So now we're going to do the tender-hearted test, and in this test it is good for us to obviously go through this for multiple reasons, again with children or any other homes that they might need to be emotional support dogs or service dogs of some kind. We want to know how they'll respond for their new owners. This test actually revealed to us that he is extremely high for tender-hearted. I also really liked watching how he kept going underneath the tester's face. He's trying to figure out what's going on. This isn't necessarily a playful thing. This is him seeking out what's going on. He's concerned. He's watching the feet. He's watching the arms. He got a little distracted. Now he's going back. He's going back underneath. I feel like this is a great example of a dog who is trying to be helpful when the tester is clearly freaking out about something.
Okay, you can stop and give him reassurance.
So we would feel that he would do really well in a situation like that and could potentially be trained to be an emotional support animal for somebody.